Welcome to the Statistics course. Today we are going to learn how to import an Excel data file and how to create a statistical table using RStudio. As in the previous video, in order to correctly import an Excel file, the first row must contain the variable names and the following rows must contain the data. While in RStudio, in the upper right corner you will find the Environment panel. There, click on Import Dataset. Then choose from Excel. In the next window, click Browse to select your Excel data file. Select the file. Click Open and a preview of the data to be imported will appear. Then click Import, and you will see the dataset displayed in the upper left panel. To create tables in RStudio, we will write commands in the console panel located at the lower left. To obtain the absolute frequency, we assign the values to a vector, which we will call, for example, Ni. We type Ni, and to assign values we use an arrow composed of the less than sign followed by a hyphen. Then we write table, parenthesis, dataset name, $, variable name. In this case, we applied it to the variable sex. If we now type Ni, the results of the frequencies are displayed: 66 women and 134 men. We can calculate the relative frequencies in another vector, which we may call Fi. We write Fi, then the assignment arrow, followed by prop.table. Parenthesis, Ni. If we type Fi, we obtain the relative frequencies: 0.33 for women and 0.67 for men, that is, 33% women and 67% men, rounded. We can display a combined table containing both frequencies by writing cbind, parenthesis, Ni, Fi. We could create the same type of table for contract, since it is also a nominal attribute with no ordering among its categories. We will now calculate the frequencies for the variable jobcat, which is an ordinal attribute. By pressing the up arrow key, we can retrieve previously executed commands. We will take advantage of this to modify the command used for Ni, simply replacing the variable sex with jobcat. We then calculate Fi to obtain the relative frequencies of jobcat. Since this is an ordinal attribute, it makes sense to calculate cumulative frequencies, after verifying that the categories are properly ordered from lowest to highest, which is already the case here because the alphabetical order matches the logical order. We calculate the cumulative absolute frequency capital Ni using the cumulative sum of Ni. Capital Ni then the assignment arrow, sum, parenthesis Ni. And the cumulative relative frequency capital Fi using the cumulative sum of Fi. Capital Fi then the assignment arrow, sum, parenthesis Fi. We can display a combined table containing all these frequencies by writing cbind, parenthesis, Ni, Fi, capital Ni, capital Fi. We observe, for example, that the company has 50 assistant managers, which represents 25% of the total number of employees, and that it has 167 employees with the category of assistant manager or below, representing 83.5% of the total workforce. For the numerical variable children, we could carry out the same process and obtain a statistical table of absolute, relative, and cumulative frequencies, since it is a discrete variable with many repeated values. We hope these videos are helpful. See you in the next ones. Goodbye.